Hello guys, this is Deepika from mytutorialrack.com. In our previous tutorial, we have created our first Git repository and also we have created an index.html file which is still not getting tracked by Git. So in this tutorial, before committing any changes to our repository or making any changes to the repository, we're going to go ahead and configure ourselves. Means what we're going to do is we're going to tell Git who I am. I'm going to give some information. I'm going to create an account with Git now, so that going forward I would know that which person is making what kind of changes, what files he has affected, because in a project there will be multiple developers working on a particular project and you wanted to know who made what changes. So there will be always an individual account created of each of the developer if working on a particular project. So how are we going to configure that? So there is a command to do it called git config. So what does this do is it changes the configuration file. Now in the git config, what I'm supposed to do, I wanted to give my username and also I wanted to give an email address. So I'm going to say git config dash global dash dash global. Global means the current user. Okay, so the current user, not the whole project, but the current user. The name of the user, you wanted to name yourself and you can give a space and you call it as Deepika. So the name of the user is Deepika. So git config dash dash global user dot name is in the double quotes, you write the name of the user. So now you are setting up the name of that particular user. So you enter this command. Now next thing is going to do is you're going to go ahead and provide your email address. It's very similar to setting up the name. You just provide user dot of email and in the double quotes you will provide the email ID. So whatever the email ID you want to do, info@mytutorialrack.com. So that's my ID. So you're going to go ahead and provide your email address as well as your username, so or whatever the name. So once you go ahead and do this, go ahead and enter. Now what will it do is it has kind of created an account for you. If you want to see what kind of account settings you have, you can always go ahead and say git config dash dash list. So it will go ahead and list down all the properties present in the config file. So if you see here, there you will see two things. You will also see an email address here, which is whatever the email that you provided, and also it created a kind of name for you. So now it has done a user email and now it has it also has a particular name as well as email. So it has created the account for you. Okay, so now going back, so now we have configured ourselves, we have created an account. Next thing is we wanted to move our index.html or checking that change to the repository.